Okay, good evening, everybody. Again, if you're getting this notification for the second time, we had some technical difficulties and I had to shut the whole thing down and start back up, but that's okay. Um, I was trying to get going a little bit early tonight, but that didn't happen. So, not a big deal. So, what we are going to do is get going again with Twilight Princess. And when last we left, um, good old Link, or Stock as he's known this because I named him, he had just finished in the Goron Caves and saved their patriarch, whose name is escaping me. Um, so yeah, we're gonna pick up there, and I have my handy dandy notebook ready to go so that I don't get lost and I don't waste any of your time trying to wait for me to get unlost. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. And by the way, for anybody who is new to the channel, welcome as always. And if you are on Discord, there is a link below to my Discord channel. It's called the Retro Tea Lounge, and we would love to have you. All right, let's see here. Take care of the local wildlife. Yep, take that. Come on, bird. Or whatever you are. Let me try to fix this, catch. This thing is all out of whack, isn't it? There we go. All right. I'm kind of wondering if I should go back and try to get some of the heart pieces so I can have more health. But that would take a good little bit. So we won't do that right now. Oh, that's right. That's Ilya's scent. That's what we were tracking last time. Run, dog. Wait a minute. That's not it. I forgot about that little trick. Obviously. Oh no. That's not the way you do this. Why don't you give me a heart? Because unfortunately I cannot turn that heart alarm off. Alrighty then. That's alright, I'll be ready for it next time. Ow. Cool. Shoot me with the arrow. Come on. I'm not in the mood for this. That stupid dog didn't pick up that dang heart container. Hasta la bye-bye. Why does this area look like something I saw in World of Warcraft? So did you hear they say that a Zora child collapsed near here? Zoras are typically found up north, right? I wonder why one came down here. She was taken to the bar on the other side of the southern road. Tella's place? She got it rough. Interesting. So I guess that means one of the Zoras was literally drinking like a fish. Let's see what's in here. Again, maybe not. Excuse me. Heard a boy passed out. That's useful. Restorating Lake Hylia in the west. Haroom, haroom, haroom. Haroom, room, room. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Is this the way? Don't mind if I do. Just let myself in. Why are those kids always involved? Soldiers talking about in the bag. What an emotional reunion. Yes, a girl and her wolf. Alright, let's see what these fellas got to say. Ton of complaints from citizens who can't send prayers to the spring spirit of Lake Hylia. Go there. The location is the one I showed you on the map earlier. Got it? Study it. Know it well. Receive orders from above to investigate why we can't go to the spirit spring in Lake Hylia. Got that? Okay, cool. Alright. So there's 2 paths to there. Alright, groovy. Alright, wrong way. Oops. There we go. Left-hand turn. Oh, looks like I'm going out the other way. Oh, shoot. I ain't studging y'all right now. Nope, not even close. Guess I'll have to go back. Try to go back the other way. And leave the castle, search for... Is the only way I was via the door you came from. Back in the bridge, bite and claw a couple of toilet bubblins, leave the castle town, and head south and west over to an old stone amphitheater where you can find a chest. You need a rod of some kind here. Leave the amphitheater and journey northwest along the side of the zone. Western rock wall. Enter the path leading to the bridge overlooking Lake Hylia. Alright, so I need to go backwards. Pause for a second. Make sure I got my directions right. Leave the amphitheater and journey northwest. I think I see where I gotta go. My nose is clogged up. Midna is always so, like, sounds so disappointed whenever, you beat somebody. It's like, oh, they didn't kill him. Head right for the flight by foul main attraction. Watertop and land fantastification is nearby. That sounds wild, as does the main attraction. Inspect the area, find a bomb rock and an odd alcove to your left behind you. As you move onto the bridge, notice that the ground is glistening. Continue south. Continue. Nah, that looks safe. Oh, that stinks. Guess I'll have to do this part again. Maybe not. Oh, so yeah, I did what I was supposed to. Very. We've had absolutely no water flowing from upstream. There's no mistaking it. Something must have happened at the water source in our home's or domain. Yay! Make that alarm go away. Alright. Head toward the odd and colorful shack. Listen as the depressed owner, Friar, mumbles about ruined grand opening of his fantastication ride. He isn't sure if the Zoras in their domain are to blame or if it's something to do with something spirit. He's then spooked by Archer roaming the lake bed. Cool. I'm guessing that's it. Fantastication. Yeah, okay. And our new lake bottom location. Oops, wrong button. He stops on his pushing and moves quickly to a patch of grass. After playing an unspeakable tune, a giant Twilight Kargarok swoops down. She mounts to the Kargarok. Strange giant music version you've encountered before, but is covered in Twilit skin. The beast and rider begin with some annoying arrow firing. You can't reach them, so run away from the arrows while the rider draws the down swoops upon you. Make sure to use L target early, then make a leap and jump on the beast. Okay. least I know what's coming. Where was that trick like 3 days ago? Pull your target towards the lit areas and dash between the two towers that contain archers. You're traveling directly north. Apparently I can't fly this thing for squat. Oops. I'll got it. I was almost there too. Third time's the charm. Here we are. What do you have to say? Well, um, boat rental. Yours are ride down river the fun way. I don't need to get back to like. Wait a minute. Oh shoot. Well, let's see what's down here since I'm down here. Okay. Zora's Domain. Now we're talking. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's a cool game mechanic and everything, but I don't understand why she can't do that all the time. Well, poop. All right, let's see what's stirring the fishes. I made a boo-boo. What do we got here? I see. Again, I made a boo-boo. That's alright. I know what to do now. Oh man, thought I got both of them. Let's try this again. Yay. Oh, clever stock. Go collect these, pearl necklace things now. What? Hey, down, look below the ice. They did. Where the heck am I supposed to go? Warp to Death Mountain, run to the molten shard stuck in the ground, and contact Midna. She summons great strength and rips the shard from the ground, warp back to Zora's domain. Drop the shard into the pool. Water begins to flow down the river. Okay, cool. Warp. There's an Elden, Death Mountain. Just. I would have never guessed that in like 100 years. Judge me by my size, do you? If nothing else, certainly break the ice. If it doesn't melt it. Cool, now you have a flood. I'm way too cynical for this game. It is the killer of all the sweet tea. But if you can hang out for just a minute, I have to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Zors are safe now, so let's go. Ice melter restored the water flow to normal. We finally meet the spirit of Italia. Excuse me. So I am just going to venture a guess. Yep, that's basically something that I've noticed that's new on YouTube. Yeah, it's new on YouTube, and whoever is talking the most, they um everybody gets ranked, and right now you're the only one, so yeah, you're the number one. And so as more people come in and start talking, then I don't know. I think it just automatically turns on. Hey, for right now you will. Who knows? Maybe somebody else will venture in and take that spot from you. And all coughing. Who are you? Those in the waterfall pool. All you do is win. Well, unless it comes to taking out younglings, yeah, I'd say I agree with that. Yeah. Got to work on the whole taking out younglings thing. It's going good. I am moving right along in this. This game is going to take quite a few parts. It looks like I'm about halfway through, based on my strategy guide that I have here. You must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people in this spring. Water source for all the lands of Hyrule. In life, I was the elder of this Zora village and queen of my people, called Rotella. Rotella? Like the motor oil? Or Rotel, like the tomato sauce. But we didn't exactly do it for snarky little somebody, ain't she? The Dark Ones, they raided this village, and as a message to my people, executed me before them. Well, you weren't really that powerful if they executed you, just saying. Unless you let it happen, that's different. Take the form of a proud beast. I have something to ask of you. When the darkness descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Rallis, to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. I fear danger followed him to this doomed place. I feel his presence grows fainter to me over time. He's dying. Heaven's world was past, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have life to risk in its rescue. Please, would you save my dearest Prince Rallis? So this is I think it's the third section. I don't know if you've ever played any Legend of Zelda games, but I played Ocarina of Time a lot as a kid and now. But basically you go through these different dungeons or temples or castles, whatever. Like first was the forest, then there was the Goron temple, which was up Death Mountain. This is the third one, so this is the water area. And honestly, I don't know how many. So they had Ocarina of Time on the DS, and if you played Ocarina of Time, you very, very well understand what I'm talking about. But I have this book right here, and this is the strategy guide for it. and I am playing, excuse me, the GameCube version, and it says it looks like I'm about halfway through. So that was because it was free. Yeah, it does tend to make a difference. Would you save dear Prince Wallace? If you do this thing, I'll bestow upon you protection of water. This power grant you the ability to swim and respire in very deep water as if you were Azora. Please save my son. Well, since you put it like that, she granted the power to swim in deep water like Zora, huh? What do you say, hero? Now that I think about it, I don't suppose you should meet the prince as a wolf, huh? No hurry to return to the world of light then. We had a 3DS that my wife won or something like that, but I never played any Zelda games on it. Yay, I'm getting hearts. It's like the shock of the impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow too. Down the lake. Why don't you let it take you there? That's the plan. Whee! DS. Oh. The DS. What exactly was the DSi? Because I feel like I've heard of it before, but what it is escaping me. I wasn't heavily into the Nintendo handhelds. I need to use Catherine's Switch so I can play my Pokemon game. Didn't you wake yet? All the way down Lake Highly, just as I predicted, and looks like we're right in front of it. Oh, okay. I knew there was one that didn't really sell that well, that was kind of like that, but I couldn't remember the name of it. Why'd you do stuff? There's a fellow on YouTube who does animations, and I cannot remember the name of his channel, but he does really, really good, like, pixelated animations. He's, not trying to draw, like, super detailed stuff, but he did a video, and he has this character that's a little stick figure, but he has the blue Sonic spikes on his head. And I mean, he does really, really good work. And he was talking about how I think it was the Nintendo DS got got taken down, and the piece of software or game or whatever he was using no longer really works, even though there was this huge community of artists and stuff that used it. Yeah, okay, yeah. So there's a huge community that used it, and now it's all. I think it was Flipnote. Yeah, that's what they all used, and they all loved it. And yeah, and like, I mean, they did a really good job, and I love the guy's videos, especially the first video I saw of his was about building a computer, and it was and versus like a laptop or something like that, or um a console and stuff. Anyway, so he used that to make that one video about building PCs and how to and why it's so much better than like consoles and stuff. So yeah, I even did it and made some goofy stuff. Well, I mean, I think he made it just to be like made his YouTube channel just to be goofy, and then he would record his voice over that. But I mean, it was pretty entertaining. Know by now the forms that the dark insects take when they still are light. The shadow realm twilight insects are invisible like the humans of this world. Collect my light, the final cloud of twilight that threatens to cover all of Hyrule. Lift the final cloud. Okay. Alright, so where the heck are they? Uh-huh. I really hate doing this part, or these parts. Give me the stupid light. Thank you. Where'd it go? There it is. Unreal Engine. That is a tricky booger from what I've heard. You mother... Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Hubbard. Well, you got your computer now. You can do stuff like that. Alright, there's the other one. Are they just absolutely not gonna get near each other? Yeah, I mean, stuff like that, there is always a massive learning curve. Come on. Come over here. Got him. Maybe? Oh yeah, it's not a big deal. The trick to them is now there's always three of them. And if you take them out one by one, then the last one will resurrect the other two. So you have to hold down the B button and do this until kill one of them, get the other two in the little circle that I just showed you like that, and then once they're in there, he'll take both of them out. So you just got to figure out which one you have to take out first. Well, I mean, it's part of the game. You don't progress without it. Can't play it yourself. Maybe you can sit here and howl the same song. What? Okay. Okay. This game is goofy sometimes, man. So I have my own hippogriff now? I need to be on... Well, in this game, Link turns into the wolf. So that actually is the character I'm playing as. I don't like this part. Alright. The stupid bug is going down this time. Cool. This game is quirky as can be, man. It does have its fun points. It does have its, irritating points. And I respect the hustle of what Nintendo is trying to do with a lot of it, but it will still never hold a candle to Ocarina of Time. All right, come here, bud. No, Ocarina of Time came out in 1998. So there is a base. I mean, you could consider it a mod. A group of people known as Ship of Harkinian made a PC port of Ocarina of Time, and not only did they make it, or give the game a little bit better graphics. Um, they added a lot of quality of life stuff. There's a giant owl in the game, and he loves to talk. I mean, loves to talk. And it's all the talking is in text. So you have to sit there and basically let him say all of his stuff. And if you make a mistake and say, "Oh, I want to hear that again," then yeah, yapping owl. That is a good way to put it. But if you make a mistake and say, "Oh yeah, I want to hear that again," because he asks you every time, um, then it. I mean, it can go on for way longer than it needs to if you make a mistake, especially if you get frustrated and you're like, "Please, will the stupid owl just shut up?" Ooh, blue rupee. I've only got like 100 of them so far. All right. Is there a way to get up there? But they made it. We millennial have come up with the term. Yeah. um, they just one of the things that they did was made it where you could actually press B and skip all that foolishness. And they made it where Link would climb faster. Um, and then they made a randomizer option, so all the, if you, like in this case, in those little grass patches that I just destroyed, if it normally gives out rupees or hearts or something, the randomizer will make it where it'll give out just anything. You're right, I could, but I don't, because I have played the game multiple times. So that's not really a problem. Yeah, well, I mean, the conversations really aren't that crucial. It if you do miss a detail like where you're supposed to go next, there's a mechanic that will tell in the original game that will tell you where to go next. Use a portal or that bird that you call near reed whistles and get it done. Yeah, well, there's one here and I can't find the darn thing. Oops. All right. There's way to handle that. Oh, okay. Like, I know that darn thing's around here somewhere. So sick of roughing it in the boonies. Answer. I usually have an answer. Not necessarily the one people like, but I do have an answer. PlayStation 2 emulator. That would be the easiest way to do it. And if you look through I have a playlist on the channel for emulation, and one of those shows you how to set all of that up. Where's the stupid bug at? Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Thank you, Eddie. There are parts that are annoying, but you know, it is what it is. But it is a underappreciated classic, in my opinion. Only if they're going to do it right. If they're not going to, you know, take it seriously, then they need to just leave it alone. Because there is an Incredible Hulk game. Oh yeah, it would be fantastic if they did it right. But there's an Incredible Hulk game that, I mean, it's my go-to stress relief. And it's called Ultimate Destruction. And let me tell you something. That Yeah, actually, if you want to get RoboCop, it's on Steam. It's like $5 or something right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this area tonight. Because this is taking forever. Get your behind back out here. But, yeah, so I don't know if you know, but there's a Steam sale going on right now. And you can get some pretty good stuff for pretty darn cheap. Dude, you have it on PC. Why do you need it on Xbox? You need another profile to try to max out? Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, never mind then. Where's my little... Come here, Sparky. Of course, I'm all about... Well, I mean... yeah. But then again, I mean, I'll be honest, I do have a pretty significant beef with Xbox right now. I don't have beef with consoles. I really don't. I have beef when companies they just don't flip and care. I know that you are a bit younger than I am. I was, but I started playing video games in 1987. I was 3. Um, I grew up in the golden age. I got to experience the Super Nintendo before the internet. Heck, I got to experience a world without the internet. It was either a lot more peaceful or people just couldn't shoot their mouth off all the time. So it seemed more peaceful. Uh-huh. Now, granted, I mean, that is not to say that there were not crappy games that were made because, oh my goodness, LJN, just saying. If you know what LJN is, you know what I'm talking about. And you know, that's the thing, and this goes for Microsoft and PlayStation and all that kind of good stuff. If your goal is to sell a live service, your game's crap because you're not putting the due diligence into it to make it work. And what if sorry, I'm trying to focus on doing this too. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sony is not immune from making crap heaps. I gotta be honest with you. Um, I'm not a big fan of the new God of Wars. I know that there's this big push to make some deep story-driven God of War game, but at a certain point, they canceled the Wonder Woman game that would have implemented the Nemesis. Remind me, what is the Nemesis system? I'm not familiar with that. I have to come back when I'm human. Don't get me wrong, I like deep stories too. However, if your bread and butter is destroying everything in sight, stick to it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, it's like trying to give the Incredible Hulk some kind of super deep story. No, people play Incredible Hulk games to smash crap. I mean, people love The Last of Us. I've never played it, so I don't know. People love The Last of Us that had like a super deep story and is about zombies and crap. Basically, a way for Uruks to remember past encounters with you, what you did for them. They can gain scars. Mention the Nemesis system. Is that the yeah, Spider-Man was great. Nemesis system. That's the Shadow of Mordor one. Is that the one you're talking about? The Nemesis system that you just mentioned, is that where is that the system that they use for Shadow of Mordor and more specifically Shadow of War? The Middle Battle for Middle Earth, or not Battle for Middle Earth. You know which one I'm talking about. Okay. So the reason that they cannot use the Nemesis system is because I think it's Monolith Games went bankrupt and they held the patent to the that system. I don't know what the name of it was, but they held the patent to that, and now nobody can use it because, well, the company is bankrupt. Until 2035. Okay, so yeah, I mean, maybe I hope that's true because I mean it was a pretty cool game. That's coffee killer. Um, yeah, unless somebody else is involved, Warner Brothers has just completely stunk it up. And I say that because I love the Batman Arkham games, and whenever, well, I'll take that back. Rocksteady was involved in Kill the Justice League, so that was kind of on them too. Where in the flippin' heck is this thing at? It's really starting to get on my nerves. Oops. Really starting. I didn't play that or Gotham Knights. Or Arkham Knights or what was it called? Gotham something or other. And again, they were trying to sell a live service. That's all that was another cash grab. Because I'll tell you right now, my number 3. Oh, please do not get me started on that piece of crap. My number 3 favorite video game of all time is Batman Arkham City. Oh my goodness gracious alive. Marvel's Avengers. The story was like 8 hours long. And the rest of it was online garbage. Uh, you can't make a game solely on story. I'm sorry, but you can't do it. You can try. It's not going to go very well, but you can try. Okay. all that I just heard you say is, oh, you can release more story DLCs. Okay. But what you said was, oh, they can keep charging me money for a subpar story, for even a mediocre story. As long as the gameplay is, yeah, they can keep charging me. That math don't math. If, okay, the core story of Marvel's Avengers was pretty good. The extra stuff that they released afterwards was garbage. I mean, it was just a way to get more people involved in it so they would play it. Hmm. One of these said something about a strange rock. What's with that rock? What rock? Oh, I need to light that thing. Somehow. Spider-Man is only voice lines and nothing else. Yeah, that's lazy. I mean, like I said, they had an okay story. I'll give them that. An okay story. Um, I mean, they split the Avengers up. They wanted nothing to do with each other. You thought Captain America was dead. Turns out he's not, which who would have saw that coming? Um, but then, you had to reunite them, which is cool. But then the story and Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel's uh, coming of age story was was actually pretty good too. I liked it, but that only goes so far. Then you have all these little missions and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I mean, Captain America's alive. And other news, water is wet. Look, he was born on the 4th of July. Of course he's going to wear red, white, and blue. All right, let's see here. Upper Azores River. They actually cared that. We'll put. Oh, it just didn't seem like they cared that much. And by the way, this is coming from a Marvel fan. I've been a Marvel fan since 1992. Yeah, I mean, like I like I just said, that they started out good, but then they just crapped out on it. Swim east towards a small and large rock. Climb on. Area of the stone. Is it in the middle? So if you want to play a Marvel game that has a really, really good story, and this will come into play whenever, if you do the PlayStation 2 emulation. Where's this one? This is. Then try X-Men Legends. Actually, 1 and 2. 1 is my favorite. 2 or yeah, 1 is my favorite. 2 is actually pretty good and has a really, really good story. Then you have what was it? Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Not as good, but still pretty good. Locate this wall near an unlit torch and a stretched out Zora. Charge and ram it. This desires its what? Okay. All right, man. Have a good night. Be safe driving home. Said head to the chamber where the Zoras are recovering. Locate this wall. Okay. Where'd you go? Bloody finally. Goodness gracious. Still need to find two more. Okay, one's in the town. Maybe they're both there. What do I know? Well, I ain't getting there that way. Hmm. Skip. Fly faster, you stupid bird. Let's see here. See what's on the map. So if I go down the river to the left, I've already got one here. Down, middle, down, up, down. Down, middle, down, down. Down, down. Whatever. This is a lot of area to cover just for, what, 12 of these things. Where's the third guy? You're around here somewhere. There you are. Just barely got him.
Bless me with bread.
The dark power that you seek. It waits in a temple set in the bed of Lake Hylia. A water temple. You must now bear witness to something and never forget it. Freaky. Oh, man. Oops.
From the radio. What there was? Good thing if you need.
I'll make that same mistake again. I'm in trouble. Yeah, that don't have squat to do with how many hearts you got. You run out of oxygen, you're done for. Oh, poop. How do I get down there? I wonder how I put a bomb on that. Oh well. Let's report find a second chest. Raiding these two chests. Check the pool for some underwater bomb rocks and I just came out of there. Oops. Didn't mean to do that.